We're here at the Hamptons International Film Festival speaking with...
Hello, I'm Max-Walker Silverman, the writer and director of the film Rebuilding.
Right on. Rebuilding, you've had quite a run, like I was saying before we started rolling. Tell me, how has your experience been with Rebuilding and the trip that it's had through the festival circuit?
I mean, boy, it's just nice to play movies in theaters, and God bless film festivals for doing that. There's a million different ways these things can be watched and experienced, but in a certain room at a certain time is the best of all. So I like getting to show people, and I'm grateful to all the festivals and communities that do it together.
Right on. How has the experience been for audiences? Like, what have you heard from reactions of people that have seen it and they've come up to you afterwards, and what have they talked about?
Well, I don't know. I mean, the good thing is that people will come up to you if they have something nice to say, and if they have something mean to say, they don't usually come up and say it. But I think, yeah, some people are very moved by the film. I think the goal of it and the most profound thing that someone can say, and I'm happy to say some people do say, is just like, that was beautiful. Beauty is a simple concept, but a pretty profound experience, and that's what I like best out of art, and what I hope people feel if they watch the film. So that's always means a lot when someone says that was beautiful.
For those that aren't familiar with Rebuilding, give our audience a little bit of an insight on Rebuilding and what the film's about.
Of course, yeah, it's about a farmer played by Josh O'Connor who loses the kind of like old family ranch in a wildfire, and winds up in a trailer community of a lot of people who, like him, lost everything. And it's about the way that the family, both, the ones we have and the ones we kind of discover along the way, can find a way forward together in unlikely and challenging circumstances.
When you have trauma happen to certain people, whether it be from a wildfire or a tornado or an earthquake, how do you work with your actors to resonate that sense of trauma in them so you get the performance that you want, since they're going through such a traumatic experience?
Wow, that's an interesting question. I mean, something that's important to me, and the film all takes place after the fact trauma, and to me that's important. Like, I didn't want to make a spectacle out of that kind of disaster and that kind of loss. Like, that it kind of creeps me out as an idea, to like take a horrible moment in someone's life and think about how to light it and use special effects and camera moves to make it really engrossing. Like, I understand that's a big part of like the tradition of cinema, but it tastes bad to even think about to me. So it's about trying. It's just about trying to do things, trying to live life, trying to exist, and attribute the fact that people do. And specific to the acting, it's casting really, and it's such a specific skill and a specific craft, and I've been lucky to work with great actors. And when you're working with someone like Josh and the rest of our cast, like they are able to bring that. It's an untouchable, unnameable thing. It's soul, it's spirit, it's whatever it is, but it's them, it's the work, and it's what they do. And a scene can be very simple, but the right actor can fill it with all sorts of depth, and they do.
Yeah, there have been a lot of catastrophes that have happened recently. Most recently was the wildfires that happened out in Malibu and California. Would people that have experienced that type of pain see this film and then find a little bit of hope in seeing what happens after the fact? Any ways that other people can help them, community banding together? Is there some sort of hope that is instilled in the film titled Rebuilding, so that people that have suffered through that can see it and then see that they aren't alone and that other people have gone through these types of issues?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hope so. The film is about a disaster, but more specifically what happens afterwards, and along with the loss, what can come out of humans is really quite a remarkable thing. And you see people have a pride for a home, even if it isn't there anymore. You see people care for each other who would not have known or said hello to each other before. You see people reinvent and reimagine things that would have seemed unthinkably stuck before. And the film's a tribute to that and does find hope in that in a way that's optimistic, I think, but not naive, because it is real. And I don't expect it to work or mean something to anyone, but if it does, then like that's a precious thing.